Lions TV, here we go. Mill's biggest critic, talk to me.
I'm just going to use my favourite words ever, Dan. Flat, again.
Do you think so?
I think so.
First half we done it. Why we just didn't take our chances?
I just feel like they weren't on the ball at all. I feel like they was holding back for
of course they was playing
for their
the draw,
second leg.
yeah.
Of course they were playing for the draw, but I just feel like there's still not that spark there, Dan. To me, the atmospheres, there's something about it tonight. It didn't feel like a playoff game. It didn't feel like a playoff game at all. Like the build up, I think it's all come around a bit too quick as well. But we did create a lot more chances then, which I was impressed with. But I just feel like, again, it was flat for me. And I know I'm just going to sound like I'm always critical, but for me, it's like Gregory had that one-on-one. I think, how many one-on-ones is it this season? Most of his goals this season have come from penalties. But like, come on, if
he takes that, it's a different story. We could have rolled him.
We're like, how many one-on-ones you got in games like this? You've got to be putting them chances away, Dan. You've got to be putting them to bed. And I mean, we've got it all to do now away at Scunthorpe. But what confused me, we turn it on when it matters. We actually turn it on when it matters, and that's just quite annoying, because we never actually do it the easy way. Like with Mill, we do it the hard way. And something actually tells me that we can actually go to Scunthorpe. And we can actually nick a result there.
we just keep grinding out. We just keep getting through. And I think we're more than capable of doing it. Put it that way. I don't think there'll be a 3-0 storyline. The thing that just worries the absolute shit out of me is the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of debate going around, like Archer King. I think
it's going to be Archer. It's confirmed.
Of course, it's going to be Archer, but I mean, he didn't do too bad. Well, he didn't have a lot to do tonight, to be honest. But there's a lot of debate about. I'm not too fussed on the situation. I think he had a bad game against Oxford, but I think he's looking more calm in between the sticks. But I think stick with Archer for the time, because otherwise it's just only going to knock his confidence, to be honest. But
it's tough. Competition for places is tough, and he had to bring him. I see why he started Fergie, but after what Aiden did to these last week, was you at all surprised that he didn't start?
Yeah, I was, but to be honest, I feel like when we played Scunthorpe and we beat 3-1, I thought that was the best we played all season.
Yeah.
And when Wallace and Ferguson played, I thought it was the best game I've seen them individually have, because we played to their strengths, and they was putting balls into the box, being creative. And tonight it wasn't the same. Of course, it wasn't going to be the same game because it's in the playoffs, but there was. I feel like the decision was quite justified, considering when O'Brien come on. Didn't really I didn't really touch the ball, but there was a point where he picked up the ball. He could have run wherever he wanted. He just stood in the middle of the park like he didn't know what he was doing.
I likened him and Fred to like newborn puppies the other day. Something it's so in and out. I don't know.
It's like there's no like drive in the team. I feel like it's always that's what I mean by it's flat. People stand in the middle of the pitch, sort of looking around. Wallace is always waving his arms around, going, come on, let's go.
Demanding the ball. Hutchinson there at one point.
Demanding the ball. And when he gets the ball, he's quick. He goes. But we're sitting so deep. We're always so deep. We can always hit teams on the counter attack, but we just don't. Like Archer, I can get the ball. He can roll it out quickly, whatever. But there's always a delay getting forward, and it frustrates the life out of me. And because I still feel flat.
Wembley, we doing it? Yes or no, Wembley?
Why not, Dan? I think why not? Fuck it. I think we've come like so far this season. After that last game of the season, why not? Let's go there. Fifth time.
Go on, off you go. Your old man's told you. See you Sunday, mate.